Hey friends, it's Market Update Day and today is February 18th, 2023, and this is the data looking back at January stats. So we can see the trends of what's happening in this market today and to be able to make a reasonable guess as to what's coming down the line. Hey friends, welcome back. Mary Howard here with There's No Place Like Home NC, Red Boots Realty powered by eXp Realty. As always, this information is provided by the Canopy Realtors Association and does include all 12 counties surrounding Charlotte. Make sure that you're subscribed to the channel so you get these updates every month if you are thinking of moving to Charlotte, North Carolina, and or buying a home in the Charlotte region. So what's been happening in this market in the past month? Well, it's gotten kind of weird. Our January market update was very standard. Interest rates were a little on the highish side. Pending transactions, closed transactions, and inventory were all exactly what we expected. The fact that real estate is seasonal and ebbs and flows. Now these are the January numbers, and so we can attribute some of the weirdness to the fact that the mortgage rates were still on the high-ish side. Right now we're under 6%, which is really cool. But what's currently been happening is multiple offers. And I am seeing multiple offers in different price ranges, all of the price ranges. I've been working with two families under the 250 price range. And one of the families we put 4 offers in before they finally got one accepted. The other family we've written 2 offers and we're still being outbid. I had a client working at $400,000 and we put in 3 different offers. Last month in the December update, I said that multiple offers were rare, but in the past 30 days, they are our biggest challenge. And right now, all I can attribute this to are the interest rates. The buyers that were denied access to purchasing a home, or the ones that had credit issues that had to work on for the past 2 years, they're jumping in this market and they're early and they're serious. What I said back in August and September about the rate getting back down to the high 5s or the mid 5s, well, now I'm hoping for that even more so. If the buyer demand continues at this pace and then it jumps, well, like we know it's going to do in the peak season, we will need the current homeowners to be comfortable with the rates so they're willing to upsize and list their home. I mean, if you think about it, if they're locked in at 3% but they still kind of maybe want to buy a larger home and the interest rate's over 7, it's not going to make good financial sense for them. They're going to stay put. If they stay put, then that's going to affect inventory. That's going to affect pricing. It's going to affect days on market. Basically, it's just going to ripple into everything. So let's talk about the data. In January, we had 3,184 new listings, and that is down 20% from this time last year when we had just under 4,000 new listings. But it is up about 750 new listings, so that's a step in the right direction. Pending sales in the Charlotte region for January came in at 3,600, and that is down 12% from this time last year. But we're up over 1,300 transactions month over month. Now, what concerns me about this number is when the pending sales outpace the new listings, then that shows us our trends are pushing towards negative inventory in the months to come, which is why I was talking about the interest rates earlier. In January, there were 2,261 transactions that made it to the closing table. That is down 37.9% from this time last year and down about 1,000 transactions month over month. Now, the fact that this is down 1,000 transactions month over month does not really concern me too much. Again, these are January numbers that closed. And closed transactions are pushed out anywhere from 30 to 60 days. So with that information, these closed sales actually went under contract either November or early December. What is a little concerning is that there are 1,300 down year over year. However, not really, because the market's correcting. We're just going to have to keep our eye on this and revisit periodically and just see if we can get a handle on what this is telling us. Days on the market until sale. This tells you how long, as a seller, the home is on the market before you do accept a contract. For the month of January, we came in at 46 days, and that's 100% up from this time last year when it was only taking 23 days, and we actually did gain 5 days month over month. And this is just indicating the market's changing. Homes are sitting on the market a little bit longer. The market is trying to balance out. Sellers are starting to realize that the market is shifting, and some of them are actually starting to price their home appropriately. Just a reminder, the longer the home sits on the market, the better it is for buyers. The shorter time, it's better for the sellers. Now, list to close. How long it takes from the day that you list your home until the day that you're sitting at the attorney's table. And in the Charlotte region for January, we're coming in at 106 days. That is up 27.7% from this time last year, and we did gain 7 days month over month. And if you take list of closed days and subtract days on the market, then you have the contract length. And the math is saying that our contract length in January is or was 60 days. Back in December, it was 58 days, so contract length did gain 2 days. All right, moving on to the median sales price. And in the Charlotte region, we came in at $375,000. That is up 7.2% from this time last year when we were hitting just under $350,000. And that is up about $4,000 month over month. And this one has been, for the past couple of months, really making me take a second glance at it because, I mean, July, August, September, October, even November, we were hanging around 380-ish. In December, we dropped almost $10,000, but now here we are again on the upward swing at 375. In past months, I've said that we really need affordable housing and it needs to be reflected right around in the median sales price category because I feel like it drives every other category. And my personal preference would be around 330 to 350. And I was hoping that we were going to get back to that point before peak season, but I think it's going to be really important that the interest rates do get down to that mid-5 to keep this number at least stable, more affordable for the first-time home buyers. Okay, percent over original list price received. This one is one of my favorite stats. And in January, we came in at 94.5%, which is down 5.6% from this time last year and down 0.3% month over month. Thankfully, this stat has been steadily falling since August of last year, and it just solidifies the fact that you should not be paying over list price for a home, and you can actually expect to pay probably around 5% less than the list price on average, unless you run into one of those multiple offer homes that I was telling you about earlier. All right, inventory of homes. At first glance, this one looks to be exciting because we're up 55% from this time last year, but we are down about 1,300 homes month over month. I really think that this has a lot to do with the interest rates, and like I said earlier, if the pending homes outpace the new listings, then this number is going to be shrinking even more in the coming months. As always, if you have any questions about what is happening in the Charlotte region, the real estate market, feel free to reach out. My information is on the screen and in the descriptions below. Take a moment and leave a comment down in this section. Tell me what you think is going to happen in the next couple months. Thank you for watching. My name is Mary Howard, and this is There Is No Place Like Home NC.